Hello there, killer community. Oh, wow. What is that on my freaking lip? Hope you're all having oh, I know what that is. That is gray hair. That's what that is. Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Mr. Goojos. Wow, 1,000 subscribers. Holy crap. So where are we? We're in Amarillo, Texas. That's where we're at. Here, get out and look. We're here at the Big Texan. This place is famous for the 72-ounce steak challenge. Yes, I would like to get hit by that car. I would like to actually do that challenge, but it ain't going to be today. I can tell you that I won't. I won't be able to do it. I know that, but it would be hilarious. Am I going to get my 1,000 sub play button? I have no idea. It just all happened today. American sports guy. Hey, how's it doing? Meet my friend the cow. Hip moo. It's a Minecraft cow. Moo. Yo, you start orientation with Swift on Monday. Any advice on going out with a mentor? Yeah, make sure he's a good mentor. Yeah, don't get a bad mentor like I did. Uh, RP Sims, hey. I know, crazy, isn't it? 1,000. I wasn't sure if we'd ever see, a car coming to hit me. I never thought I'd see that. Yeah. Oh, man. Hold on, we got to go inside here.
Yep.
I figured I had to invite you folks for dinner, right? Here we are, folks. They got fudge and all kinds of other stuff. Have I told you folks I used to work here?
Hey, sir, how you doing?
Good.
Good. Table for one this evening?
Just one.
I got you. Have you been here before?
I have. I've actually worked here before.
Oh, okay. Good to have you back.
Well, thank you.
Or what time? What do you think? East hole? Well, it's all filled up. West hole. All right. Come back this way.
I should have brought my cowboy hat.
Right here. Not a bad spot.
That is a great spot.
Yes, sir. Cheers.
Thank you. Ah, can I fit inside here? Oh, you're on home time until Tuesday. Oh, that's good. Well, let's see here. Big Texan Brewery. Well, I won't be doing that. I hope I do get a good one man. I hope. I remember that experience with the mentor on the flatbed. I know. Oh, that was just so horrible. But I'm totally being honest. I really wasn't ready for flatbed physically. I barely passed the physical. Yeah, I'm like trying to throw straps over. I kind of like half get it over and like, oh, okay, that's good. Hey, let's take a look at the menu, huh? Got to get out and look. All right, what are we getting here? What are we getting here? Oh my God, the prices. All right, well, you all know what this is, right? Why it's $15? If you think it's seafood, go with the shrimp. Yeah, you all know what this is, right? Go all day, every day. Fried mushrooms, those are good. Oh, the fried dill pickle spears are actually kind of good too.
Hi, friend.
Well,
What
hello.
are you drinking?
Is it Coke or Pepsi products?
Pepsi. I know it.
No,
Oh, you love it?
Mountain Dew.
All right, knock it off. Mountain Dew it is, friend. Okay.
All right, so we got hamburger, we got chicken sandwich. Ooh. Smoked barbecue beef sandwich. That sounds kind of good. They're big sandwiches because we're in Texas. We got the chicken fried steak sandwich, the fried fish. This is, well, no, that wouldn't be healthy. Steak sandwich, spicy barbecue. Oh, I love barbecue. Where the Tex meets the Mex. Smoked beef with cheese, jalapenos, onions, and our barbecue sauce. Ooh. But I think we should be going with the steak and prime. What do you think? We got center cut, Lone Star cut. Ah, thank you.
Yeah, you need a few minutes?
Oh, yeah.
Please take your time.
Thanks. Mr. Guchos, I had to chase an empty trailer for 2 hours last night. Oh, my goodness. Two places only had expired trailer. Of course. Why can't... I don't know. I don't know why they can't do that. I know they've got them in the computer. Let's see. We got the Big Texan ribeye, bone-in, the Duke's cut, Fort Worth cut, Dallas cut. Jeez, that's like huge. Texas toppers. Look at this. Man versus food. Oh. Well, we're not doing the lunch menu. Although I get paid tomorrow. Probably like $20 or something, but come here for lunch. Let's see. And then we have the Big Texan. Well, nope. I don't drink alcohol, so well, there ain't nothing on there. All right. What should I get? What should I get? What should I get? Should I get a steak? If I get a steak, it would be this one here. What's it come with? Who knows? Don't they have the fried okra anymore? I don't think they have the fried okra anymore. Oh, they used to have fried okra. I don't think they have it anymore. Seriously, I don't think they have it. Local favorites. Let's not get something that I need with my hands because I gotta hold my phone. I like this idea of the steak sandwich. I don't know, but I don't know. I'm a sucker for barbecue. This is what I'm kind of thinking of going with. Oh, what's this? Oh, this looks good. Texas fries topped with 4 types of cheese, mesquite smoked chopped beef, then covered with our homemade barbecue sauce and diced red onion, garnished with sliced dill pickles. Uh-huh. That's what I'm talking about. All right. We'll go with a half order. We'll go with a half order of that. And the spicy barbecue. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so you guys haven't figured out what mountain oysters are, right? Okay, it's not seafood. Think of a bull and think of its private parts. They're round, usually on a male. That's what that is. And now you know. You might have to get out and look it up. Yeah, but that's what a mountain oyster is. It's not oysters on a mountain. Ah, see, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Home of the free 72-ounce steak. So you have to eat the steak in 1 hour, but it's not just the steak. There's a baked potato. There's a roll. It is a big roll and a salad, a dinner salad.
Still thinking about it?
Nope, know exactly what I
do you
want to
have?
get. Getting the smothered barbecue Texas fries half order
Okay.
and a spicy barbecue sandwich.
Spicy barbecue. This is quesadilla.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
Actually, oh, why not?
Okay.
That's fine.
That'll work.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, correction. It's a quesadilla, not a not a sandwich. That's okay. Oh my goodness. This is just so cool. So I'm going to be doing several types of thank you videos and live streams for your folks. So different types of stuff for a lot of you viewers that have come to the channel for different reasons. So I've got plans on doing a special flight simulator video, and and I'm referring to the classics too. So got plans for doing stuff like that, some Minecraft stuff. It's kind of hard to think of something with the trucking. That's kind of like why I'm doing this right here. Other than the truck simulator stuff. But yeah, no, I'm just thinking about all kinds of fun things that we can do to kind of celebrate that 1K mark. And I'll put them all on a playlist.
Sorry, buddy.
It'll be the 1,000 subscriber celebration playlist, something like that. Oh, there's all the. I kept seeing texts come up, but I didn't see anything. How were you able to get sleep team driving? I had a hard time. Will take melatonin help? Possibly. Melatonin and I don't get along. I've taken it before, and yeah, I did sleep, but I had a hard time waking up. So I was more tired.
All right. Want a couple of
Oh,
bread?
great. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
We got bread, folks. Look,
All right.
we got red. Red. They're red. It's bread. Okay. Yeah, no, I hate team driving. I really hate team driving. Mr. Gujo, so killer, I got a Galaxy S21 and get 220 megabytes on, I'm assuming that's Verizon. 25 bucks a month. Oh, that's cool. Still good. I got T-Mobile though, so I'm not going to switch because we have a family plan. But yeah, I mean, the only thing that I learned about team driving is I hate team driving. I don't know how anyone can sleep. You know, and someone's like, well, "You'll get used to it." No, actually, because as you folks know, I have sleep apnea. I've had it since I was a kid, and the CPAP doesn't work correctly. So yeah, it doesn't work for me. I think I slept the first night or two because I was so tired from flying in. I can believe that, yeah. And driving. But after that, you will be hitting big bumps and getting, yeah, exactly. No, you are correct. That's exactly what happens. For me, I only had to do team driving for 1 week because I went to Top Gun. So there was only 2 weeks I had to worry about. There are nets, but when you're team driving, you're not supposed to be using the top bunk. You're supposed to be on the bottom bunk. You're supposed to be sharing the bottom bunk. No one's supposed to be on the top bunk when you drive. RP Sims, which flight sims do you plan on doing? All of them. Not not all of the X planes,
What's up, Brody?
but I've been thinking about something to do with the Flight Simulator 2 for Commodore 64. Something different for the Amiga. I think there's another thing I can do with Flight Simulator 3, 98, 2000, all kinds of stuff I'm thinking about. As far as Minecraft, digging in and having some fun with the mod packs, like the like Skyblock, or One Block, or something like that. And then of course there's always the crazy RL craft, the one where if you survive, then you're lucky. RL craft is amazing. Got T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T all for 80 bucks on total. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Did they send you home after orientation? Lucky I have to do the full 200 hours. It's gonna suck. Ugh. No, actually, after orientation, I didn't go home because I had a mentor already waiting. Because flatbed. I wish I would have went through Swift School instead of a third party so I could have done Top Gun. I can't help but wonder if maybe... Oh, we got some food on our way.
The barbecue steak fries?
Oh, thank you. Is there so... Oh, there they are. I didn't see them. Thank you. Oh, okay, folks. Look at this. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, wow. What do you folks think? Do you think this is still good? Oh, man. It's a good thing I got a half order. Oh, man. It's like pickles all over the place. Oh, my. These are definitely good. Okay. Let's go back to some texture. Boost 25, mint 30, visible 25. RP Sims, love me some 98. Yes, I'm going to do Flight Simulator 98. Have not eaten all day. That looks really good. Damn, I'm getting hungry now. Just go back and watch my killer taste tests. I know some of you are like concerned. You're like, dude, I'm concerned about your health. That's okay, because as I was driving, never put a video producer behind the wheel of a truck, because his mind just goes. I think of all kinds of ideas while I drive. So I thought to myself, and you hear it here first, I'm thinking about doing a series, a weight loss challenge. What do you think? Doing a series that will what do you want to call it? It will log document, there we go. It'll document my weight loss. So we'll start from like what my weight is now, and then we'll go through the thing. And I'm thinking about like maybe getting a GoPro or something, so that way like when I'm exercising, I can take videos at the same time. Cutting out soda, all that kind of stuff. And I figured like one video a week, you know, just to kind of document like what happens during the week, and then kind of like showing like how much weight I'm losing like each week. I don't know. What do y'all think? Does that sound interesting? Because I got to tell you what, I do need to lose weight, definitely. And I figure, why not just tie it into something that I love to do? Tie it into, you know, making videos and stuff. I don't know why I didn't really think of that before. But yeah, my mind was, you know, just kind of multitasking as I'm driving. And I just thought of it. Maybe that's a good idea. I definitely won't be having Texan fries during that time. Be a lot of salads and stuff. That guy, I remember him.
How you doing on Mountain Dew? You okay?
Probably a little bit more once you come back. Thank you. Oh, did I miss any more texts here? Yeah, I did. Last 2 weeks, I went from New Jersey to Portland, back to New York. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that is good miles. Ah, great, thank you. That is really good. Went down Dead Man's Pass. Yes, that is a scary. It's, yeah, as long as you don't take it fast, it really isn't that bad. But you got to be very careful. You got to be extremely careful when there's snow and ice and stuff like that. Yep, exactly. 18 miles per hour, 20 miles per hour with your Jake. And you just switch back and forth, like setting one, setting two, setting one, setting two. You know, you control your speed. And yeah, you never have to use your foot brake. And that's how you do it. That's how you do the mountain driving. 79,000 pounds. Wow. Jimmy, is the Beechcraft Bonanza still my favorite aircraft? Absolutely. That will never change. That will never change.
Go ahead. Thanks for a good shift, Dan.
Do you all know why? Oh, it's here. The quesadillas are here, folks. Thank you. Oh, here, you guys see it. There they are. Look at these. Oh my goodness. Comes with a jalapeno. With a Texas flag. Wow. I've got, I think I've got dinner and lunch. Oh, man. By the way, from the truck stop to here, was quite a bit of a walk. So I did get some exercise. But anyway, Jimmy, do you know the why the V35 is my favorite? It's because of the V tail. Now, what is it about the V tail that I like? Well, I think it's if I'm not mistaken, the old F-18 jet. I think it's got the V tail. And there was a old movie with Clint Eastwood called Firefox, which was about him stealing a Russian jet. I think it was a MiG of some sort, and it had a V tail. And so that has always fascinated me. And then when I saw a prop plane, the Bonanza, and saw the V tail, I'm like, ooh, I like that. And that's why. Oh my goodness, 65 miles per hour winds? Yeah, Mr. Gucci's, dude, man, don't drive when it's that high. He stopped at a scenic overlook. Good old Swifty Swift. What is he doing sitting there at the... He's sitting there sightseeing. Has the CB been useful? Since you've had it, has it been useful? Not all the time, but it has been useful for me. And not too long ago, not too long ago, there was I was driving in Texas. It's when I was coming up to Dallas, and there was construction. Nobody was talking on the CB. So I just pick up the CB and I say, hey, just heads up. There's a lane closure up ahead. You're going to want to take the left lane. And someone answered. I was like, oh, what's going on up there? It's like, I'm not up there yet, but based on the signs.
How's your quesadilla?
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. Thank you. I told him it looks like construction. So, but he and I were having a little conversation on the CB, so that was cool. Okay, so I'm gonna have to save these for the thing. Why do truckers dip tobacco and smoke so much? Is it just because it passes the time? I don't know. Well, it's nicotine, and from what I understand, nicotine is a calming type of drug. So I guess it calms them. I think maybe that's why. I don't. I don't smoke or anything like that. I never have. I just never saw the appeal of inhaling smoke and blowing it out. I've never saw the appeal to it. And I tried dipping once. Because I think it was a cousin of mine. He's like, here, try this. You got to do it this way. It like nearly burnt the inside of my lip. I'm like, screw this. I didn't like it at all. That was the last time. But as far as smoking, I never did that. I got candy cigarettes, though. They call them candy sticks now. But yeah, I got the candy sticks. Or I remember those candy cigarettes used to be fun. because they make the cartons, they look like cigarettes and stuff. CB saves me a lot of trouble. I-84 Oregon. It wasn't windy till I got to Dead Man's Pass. Yeah, it's because of the mountain. Ooh, yours has a police and a DOT scanner. That is cool. Oh, that is really helpful. That is really cool. I should think about that. I'm taking my couple cans of ZYN in case my mentor stresses me out. Well, hopefully you'll get a good mentor. One that's cool. And one that is more focused on teaching you rather than the money. Because some of the mentors that are out there, they just do it for the extra money. And not everyone is really made to be a teacher. Now me, I do my mentoring right here, right on video. This is what I do. And there's just that was the whole reason why I wanted to do this show, because I didn't see anyone else doing a trucking show that would take you like every step of the way. And there are still just weird things that happen. And that's why I do this like each and every single load. So that way, apparently I dropped something. Because things happen on each of these loads, good things and bad things. And I want to be able to share that with you, so that way you can really see what's going on out here. So that way if it ever comes, if it ever happens to you, you're like, oh, hey, I remember that one episode. And that's why I do it. And I seem to always find something to talk about with each of these loads that I get. United Bear Tracker 885 hybrid full-featured CB radio, digital trunk tracking, police, fire, ambulance. My goodness, does it make coffee too? $399. Holy crap! That's more than what my Garmin was. I don't know in regards to the pre-trip. Not everyone does it the same way. Like the the flatbed mentor that I had. I'm like going and checking. Why are you doing that? I just checked it 3 days ago. I go to do an air brake test. What's the matter? It's fine. They never tell us to kick the tires or hit it with a hammer, but that's actually that's actually what you do. Because what you're doing is you're going through and you're hitting them and trying to determine, is it low on air or is it flat? And it works. And I've recorded it. So you hit them with a mallet, you hear the boom, 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 boom. So if it all has the same sound, it's pretty decent. But when you hear boom, 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 thud, might have a problem with the tire. And then if you have one where you're like boom, 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 and then you hit the other one and there's like splat, and the tire wiggles back and forth, it's probably not in good shape. But yeah, if the tire's low, then you can grab your air gauge and check it and see what it is. Usually, all the trailers have that air hose that fills up the tires. And what's weird, and I don't think I talked about this on video. I think I just forgot. There are some trailers you go and you do a pre-trip on, and you find a tire not flat, but it's low. And you're like, well, crap. But after you hook it up to the truck and you've run it a little bit, then the tires are fine. Not all the time, but most of the most of the time, I go and check the tires later, and they're all fine. They're all at the same thing. So if you find a trailer that's got a tire that's low on air, still hook up to it and then check it later. Go down the road, go to a rest stop, check it, see if it's still low. Let's see. Hope so. Oh, yeah.
Okay, girl?
Okay, so no, I don't think you're going to have to figure it out on your own. I mean, you had to do the pre-trip in order to get your license.
Are you out here, friend?
Also, if you go back to the first episodes of the series, when I was going through the academy, there is one episode where I have a model of a semi, and I was practicing with the pre-trip. So I was going through and doing all the stuff. Watch that episode. That might help you. Now, I know it's a tiny little model and not the actual thing, but go through that and it may remind you of some stuff. I've learned more on YouTube than anything else. Yeah, I know. No kidding. American Sports Guy says, I've learned more from watching your videos than I did in CDL school. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is my thing. Video is my thing. I love being able to entertain and help folks. Seriously, I'm glad it's a 2023 and not a 1983. Your truck? Is that what you mean? When I worked here long ago, the tips are pretty good. I like the voice you used to mock the mentor. I can't even remember what it was. I do mock the voice for Bonehead Truckers, though. I do that one. I just started coming up with it because I was getting so sick and tired of always seeing Swift on there and him. Oh, Swifty Swift. If you haven't been watching my TikTok videos, you should check them out. I did a couple. I did a couple. I did a couple of Swifty Swift ones that that might that might make you laugh. One of them has to do with the trailer I recently had. Southern accents kill me, and I'm in the South and still laugh. Yeah, so the funny thing about Southern accents is that if someone is not from the South and does it really badly, that makes it funny. Like if I try to do a British accent, people would probably laugh, saying, "Yeah, no, that doesn't work." $50, well worth having. A good tool I have is the airline that hooks to the glad hands. Yes, I've heard of that. I have actually heard of that. I've heard of that. RP's got to run. Super good to see you again. Congrats. Well deserved. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see you again on Twitch. You should make a mean mentor puppet and use that voice. Oh. Oh, those characters, yes. They are something else, aren't they? There's a dimensional portal inside my truck, and they come out of that portal. They come out of that portal and harass me. You can't imagine how annoying it is when I'm driving and this panda bear inside the truck starts telling me to get out and look. Now I'm going to have to go back and watch that video to see how I did a voice. Be careful with be careful with what you wish for. It's kind of like the TikTok videos, because there are some that I got like a lot of responses on. And you know how the people on TikTok can be really brutal, right? So they're like busy trying to tear me apart about some stuff. And the only thing that they're doing is just giving me ideas. Someone's like, this isn't going the way he thought it was going to go. I'm like, nope. I said, this is going just the way that I want it to go. I'm like commenting on some of the TikTok responses that were on my videos. I said, you don't realize this is all great content you folks are giving me. The meat, it's not as hot now, but this meat, the beef is really, really good. I told you, I have a weakness for Mountain Dew. I think I might try to do, I don't know, it depends on if I can get it set up. The internet works on my i3 laptop. I won't be able to do any modern games with it, but I could do some of the older stuff with that. At the moment, I've been putting together videos, and then I have to use an external drive to copy it to and move it over to the i3 laptop just to upload it. Is the solo test easy? I remember watching and the lady failed you, but you passed the second try with the guy. The solo test really isn't that bad. It's just the first lady that taught me, or not taught me, tested me, she was not a tester. She was a mentor, I think. And the guy was like, hey, I don't have time. Can you go test this guy? And she, oh man, she was nasty. She was really nasty. But there's a lot of things I didn't understand when I was first driving that I started to learn later. And the thing that I've learned is when you turn, watch that mirror and watch your trailer wheels. Now I know that that sounds simple, right? But people will say, drive the trailer, not the tractor, but drive the trailer. So when you're going around that corner, if it looks like you're getting too close, turn your truck accordingly to get that tire to go where you want it to go. Sometimes you just get to a corner that you're going to go over it no matter what. I had one of those today. It just barely nicked the corner, but there really wasn't that much room to maneuver, and I had gone into the left lane already. Memphis will be your home terminal. I've been going back and forth between Memphis, so hey, I might actually see you there. It is. Memphis is a big terminal. Parking is not too bad there. Another big terminal, other than Phoenix, is the Lancaster, the Dallas Lancaster terminal. That one's really big. Oh my goodness. The Columbus terminal. Yeah, that one's big, but here's a story for you. On one of these recent drives that I did, I went to go shut down at the Columbus terminal. And I was like running really, really low on fuel. I mean, really low. Made it to the terminal, no problem. And went to the fuel. It was at night. Went to the fuel island, started filling up. Then I kind of looked. I got out and looked. And at the gate, were a line of semi trucks, and they all went through the gate together, and they hauled ass past, right through the fuel island. Like, I mean, fast, not 10 miles per hour, but more like 25 or something. Like, they were going really fast. And there was another, there was another semi truck off to the side that sitting there blasted his air horn because he's like, "What the hell are you guys doing?" They were all rushing in because they're all trying to get a spot at Columbus. Columbus at night, holy crap! It's a mess. But yeah, I saw that. I saw like 5 Swift semi trucks just zipping right by, and the only thought in my head was, "Oh, look at Swifty Swift there! They're all trying to get a place to park." The old Swifty Swift times 5. It was incredible. I'd not seen anything like that before. I'm like, oh my goodness. There goes 5 semi truck drivers that don't know how to trip plan because they're all rushing to try to find a parking spot. I think I got to get a box. Do they fail you if you hit a curb? Yes. You're not supposed to hit a curb. So remember, when you're making that right turn, if you don't see any cars over to the left, go ahead and swing out a little bit, not a lot, but go ahead and use that space and watch your tires, watch your trailer tires, and use your truck to make those wheels go around the curve. And make sure you come back into the right lane and not leave a huge gap, because the person testing you was like, a vehicle could go through there. Yeah, so don't hit a curb. That would be super cool. That you would have to take the test again, but they won't let you take it for another 2 days. So they won't let you take it the next day, but they'll let you take the test the following day. And the tester, if it's a good tester, they'll say, they'll try to coach you on how to get your tires around that curb. Yeah, figure at that point they have spent so much time on you, they are gonna. Yeah, I've heard of one person that had been trying to test out for like 2 months or some crazy stuff like that. But yeah, as long as you are trying to improve and you're not just kind of blowing it off, they'll continue to work with you. Because the thing with the drivers, it's like a revolving door. You got a whole bunch of drivers coming in. You got a whole bunch that quit, or after a year with their contract, they quit. So they're constantly having to fill those seats. And I think that they should have an advanced course. I was looking at the not waitress, server. See if she brings me a box or something like that. But Wait till we go outside and you see how far I gotta walk. Night driving sucks because you can't see your trail. Yes. Yeah. That was one thing that I brought up. I can't remember. Like, I think it was when I was with my mentor or something. And he says, you just kind of figure it out because with the, when you get into the habit of getting that trailer around the curb, then it's like muscle memory. So you know that at nighttime, you kind of remember, okay, this is what I do during the daytime. And so kind of think of it like that. So yeah, when you're new and the nighttime, it's kind of hard to see, but once you've been driving for a while, it becomes kind of second nature because you're used to doing it during the daytime, and then at nighttime you're just kind of doing the same thing.
You going to watch the movie or what? Yeah.
Wow, 2 months. What did they do? Send them back out with the mentor after they failed? No, I don't think the person ever made it to the mentor during that 2 months. They were having trouble passing the CDL test or something like that. So they continued to work with them as far as, the backing and all that other stuff. And I don't know if it was a problem with the pre-trip or anything like that. But yeah, no, that's what I heard. Yeah, I definitely need a box.
Yeah, he gave Madison his vest.
Exactly. That is exactly right, Mr. Guchos. That is exactly right. Try to use as much of the roads as you can. And that's what I was doing today. I was leaving. This load I've got is from the Dallas area. And so when I was going, Dallas has, where you get off at the exit, they have those U-turns. So there's like one left lane that U-turns around to the other side. And then you got another lane that takes you to the main part of the street. Well, I was making a right turn, and it's like just like this, right? That's what the corner looks like. So it's a little tight. So I had come up like this, and I looked. I didn't get out and look. I didn't want to get hit. I looked to see if there was anyone in the left lane. There wasn't. So I came up, kind of went around that like this, and then did what I can to, swing that trailer. And then where the U-turn is at, I started coming into that lane a little bit. I had to be careful though because there were other cars that were coming, and try to make use of all that space. I think the tire just kind of nicked the corner, but it didn't like boom boom. It didn't go like boom boom like over the. It's more like it just like barely kind of touched it. But yeah, and if you're in an area where it is definitely not meant for trucks, don't try it. Because you saw what happened with the trailer. You saw what happened with the trailer, right? The one that I go and I make the turn, and I even went out to the left lane and hooked around, but I was busy trying not to hit this car that was on the other street. I was paying attention, and I was like, I don't want to hit this person's car, and I wasn't looking at the mirror, and so the tire just kind of went off there was no curb, it was more like dirt and a ditch, and it kind of hit that, and then I got stuck, and the trailer went like this. And also those tandems were slid not all the way to the back, but almost. So if you get in a situation like that, sometimes it's better not to make that right turn. You might want to keep going until you see a better street, or make a left turn, or go a ways down, make a left turn, make another left turn. And if you're like really lost, put your flashers on, pull off safely if you can, or just kind of come down to a stop. It just depends upon where you're at. Just use your common sense, and then pull out your phone, look at Google Maps, look at a satellite view, so you can see where you're at and what's up ahead and what's around you. So then you can kind of do some last minute trip planning, saying, okay, if I keep going, I'll see this. So just remember, if it doesn't look good, it probably isn't. And I know that when I was making that turn, I thought to myself, I don't know if I should make that turn, but I tried anyway. Yeah, so if you see something that just looks a little don't try it. Just take a step back and rethink the situation and just say, okay, I want to go that way. I shouldn't go that way. What else can I do? So yeah, this one CDL instructor I had was like, when in doubt, chicken out. He's right. If you doubt, there's probably a good reason why you're doubting. So chicken out. Wow, I'm surprised Swift isn't having me do a week of school. I got my CDL in June and no experience coming in. I figured they might have me do a week or show me the way. No, actually, if you've already got your CDL, when you come in, as far as I understand, you just do like a road test or something like that. They make sure that you can, pass and do all that stuff, and then I guess you're fine. That's what I understand. Prime, on the other hand, because I met one of our viewers, and he's with Prime. This guy was like experienced, but because he was going, can I get some boxes? Great, thank you. But yeah, since he was going to Prime, he had to go through the whole mentoring thing, and he was more experienced than his mentor. And when he sat down and we were talking and stuff, because I was at a little restaurant, he was like, that mentor, he's like, he really annoys me. Is what he was telling me, because like the mentor like thinks they know what they're talking about and they really don't. Some of these people, they go solo for like 6 months or something like that, and then they become a mentor. That's crazy. The boxes are here, folks. Thank you. I think I can fit it all in one box here. Hang on a second. I need my hand, so I'm going to show you the ceiling. Are you enjoying the view as I put my food inside of a bag? Ooh, I could put. Oh, this will be easy. I can just do this. You folks are like, what the hell is he doing? What's Shep doing, man? I don't know. put it all in one little thing. I even got a plastic bag too. Okay. The bag's not opening. There we go. All right. What's the damage on the bill? Okay, we're going to find out what the damage on the bill was at. Let's take a look here. All right. Whoops. All right. I'm going to switch it back and forth. All right. The Big Texan, Amarillo, Texas. Oh, see? Table 2, customer 1, January 19th. So here we go. Barbecue steak fries. And barbecue. Here we go. This is what we got. There we go. That is the total. Get out my card. I think, if I remember correctly, they, at least when I worked here, to try to, hold on, can I turn it upside down? Nope. We'll show you the, show you the ceiling again. We'll see if this credit card of mine works. I have like 3 different options I can use to pay to include cash. Oh, there's an idea for you. Most likely you have a credit card. Here's something that I've been doing. You take it, right?
Sure.
Okay. What I've been doing is I've been kind of budgeting some money for myself and putting it on the Comdata card. Now my money goes directly into an account and not to the Comdata card. But I have like $40 a week coming out and going to the Comdata card. And that kind of acts like my credit card, so to speak. So I'm kind of paying myself and putting the money on the card, and I can use it all or use some of it and, build it up. So that's one thing you can do, like save some money, and put it on your Comdata card. But what I wanted to say is make sure you bring cash with you. Always have some cash on you because you never know when you're in a situation and their card reader doesn't work. Or you go to pay something with your card and you don't have enough money. Ah, great. Thank you. All right. This lady was really sweet. I'm going to make sure she gets a good tip. Let's see. I'm going to take care of her. Where's the signature part? It's supposed to sign. Maybe I'm supposed to sign both. I'll just sign both here. There we go. All right, one more view at the ceiling here. Why do I keep doing that? Oh my goodness. See, and then you get to go exercising with me because I got to go walk back to the truck. Yes, I dropped the phone and stuff. All right. I'll set that there. Oh, I am leaving just on time because they close at 10:30. Oh. Okay. Let me grab this bag here such a way so it doesn't all fall all over the place. Okay. There we go. Make sure I don't leave anything. That would be bad. Okay, so the 72-ounce steak challenge is right up there. So do you see the clocks? They've got it set up for 6 people, and so they all have a timer, and they cook all the steaks right there. And then you got a door over there and a door over there that goes back into the where all the servers and stuff get the food and bring it out. And there is an upper deck too. And sometimes I've seen it before where they have like people come in and they're like playing fiddles and stuff. It's kind of cool. Now here's the cool thing. When I worked here, it was like back in 2009. I actually saw a celebrity, David Duchovny from the X-Files. It was pretty cool. Now, hold on, let's get out and look here. So you've got so you've got candy and stuff. They have like fudge, cakes. That was one thing I didn't get. I didn't get. Uh-oh. Oh, they got a Zoltar machine. They have a Zoltar machine. Yes, you know, they got a slot machine, Zoltar. It's probably $1 or something. I don't know. Check this out. Oh, this is the shooting range. Okay, my daughter was telling me about this. She was like, "Don't you remember?" And I was like, kind of. Yeah. Skunk. Oh, welcome to Criterion or Critter Town. There you go. That is the big Texan. Pretty cool, huh? Let's see. I gotta catch up with her texts here. Good to hear. I think I'm just getting nervous. I would think if you weren't nervous, you would be overconfident, and that's when you will fail. That's kind of what I believe too. Sometimes I see, I'm assuming that's Zotar telling me to turn. I look at the turn and say, no way, I'm following Garmin. Oh, the Zonar. Here's something about the Zonar. There's been times where the Zonar was right and the Garmin was wrong. Or the Garmin was giving me some weird direction and the Zonar made more sense. So yeah, I'll have the Garmin and the Zonar on and I'll look at both. When they're kind of both giving me something different, I'll look to see which one makes more sense and I'll follow that. Like today when I was in Dallas, the Zonar, I was on a loop. It wanted me to go off the loop onto this little exit and then right back onto the loop again. And I've seen the Zonar do that. It'll have you take an exit and then it will have you get right back on. What the heck? What are they thinking? The Zonar is pretty decent for getting you to the correct entry point of of the shipper or the receiver. So, but also in regards to the GPS, I think I mentioned this before. This is why I'll use, not all the time, but in the areas that I'm not familiar with, I'll have, and sometimes when I'm getting close to the shipper receiver, I'll have Google Maps on, and Google Maps is like my tiebreaker. So if Google Maps is telling me to follow the Zonar, I'll follow the Zonar. If it tells me to follow the Garmin, I follow the Garmin. If all three say something different, most likely I'll follow the Garmin. What? A YouTube video where that can't be right. The student's mentor was 1 month experience? That's got to be 1 month. That has to be. It can't be 1 month experience solo. It can't be, because they won't let you. I think you got to be like 6 months solo. So I wonder if that mentor had only been doing it for a month. That's got to be what it is, because you've got to. I think it's 6 months, 9 months. I think it's more than 6 months. I think it's around 9 months. Could be 6. I don't know. In order to be a mentor. But you know what? I was just now realizing the YouTube video that you saw may not have been Swift. There are other companies out there that, yeah, you'd be out there like for a month, and they're like, we really need a mentor. We're short on mentors. And some of these companies, I've seen some videos where they were pushed and forced in to being a mentor, and they didn't want to be. So, yeah, maybe that's what it is. If you go through a third-party CAL school, I think that's CDL school, and go work for Prime, you have to go through their, yeah, American Sports Guide. That is correct. That is exactly the one viewer that I met at that mom and pop truck stop at the little restaurant. You know, the one that said, "Hey, bonehead." I'm like, yes. That was shortly after the thing with the trailer that went over the corner. He's like, I've seen your video. I'm like, oh no. But yeah, no, that's the guy that went to Prime, and he's saying the same. Yeah, that's confirmed. That's what he told me too. That is a long time. 50,000 miles is crazy. But think of it this way. In some ways, I think it's helpful, because there's so much that happens out there. So much that happens out there on the road. And let's be honest, I don't think 2 or 3 weeks of mentoring will really teach you a lot. Just look at all the stuff that was in my videos. That's like weeks and months worth of stuff. And there's still weird stuff going on. So in a way, you know, going with a mentor for 50,000 miles, it makes sense. Now, if it's team driving that entire time, screw that. I mean, 1 week of team driving, I hated it. Imagine doing that for 50,000 miles. No, thank you. No, thanks. That's not going to help me. What I need is let me do the deliveries, and the mentor's there to help me. Hey, do this when you're turning, or when you do this, do this. Here, let's do some practice backing. or explaining, hey, when you're backing, you want to turn at this time because of this. You want to turn your wheel this far because of this. It's like, we had this situation. Here's how you handle it. Stuff like that. But if all you're going to do is team driving, run, gotta go. It's like, yeah, I know it's 30 minutes, but I still haven't finished my sandwich. No, gotta go. That doesn't help me. Honest opinion, is the 1-year contract with the tuition paid off only way Swift will pay my school back? Yes. That is the only way. That's the contract. You have to work for Swift as a driver for 1 year. And also, if you become an owner-operator or lease operator before your year is up, you will get charged for your entire tuition. You have got to do 12 months as a company driver. Okay, so remember that. If you decide 8 months in, 9 months in, you're like, yeah, I really don't want to be a driver, but maybe I'll work as a planner, dispatcher, customer service, or something like that. So you're still with the company. You'll still get charged that tuition. That contract, you have to be a driver for Swift for 12 months. Mr. Guccios, I did it. I would recommend it to anyone. I think Swift is a very caring company. I swear my driver leader treats me like a relative. That's cool. They're not like that, I can tell you that. I just realized every time Mr. Guccios says American, I keep thinking like he's from another country, and it's like, yeah, American. Yeah. It's like, you silly American. And then I realized, oh, wait, he's referring to the American sports guy. It's like, hello. Where's my head been? I don't know. Really, wow, I'm excited. Can't wait to get started. Mr. Guccios, I have heard of others switching driver leaders, though. So I did. My first driver leader. Let's just say she and I did not have the right chemistry. I won't I won't use any words or anything like that. We just did not have the right chemistry. And I'm still, I was only a month or 2 months in, and this was the series, the Load from Hell. That's where a lot of this happened. And there was snow, there was ice, and being a new driver, sure, I'm a little nervous. I'm like, I don't know if I should drive in this. And she was like, well, there's going to be an experienced driver that's going to come. You can follow him. And I've seen these other drivers driving really fast and stuff, and I'm supposed to keep up. It's like, I want to take it carefully. And what, I'm supposed to drive at someone else's pace? How does that help? That doesn't help. That's like, you're trying to figure out how to type, right? On a keyboard. And someone says, okay, well, this person's going to help you. Just follow what they do. and they're doing 100 words per they're doing 100 words per minute. You're looking at them trying to follow them. You're like, well, okay, that's how I felt. And I just told her, I was like, no, I'm not comfortable. And then she made the comment, well, maybe you're just not cut out to be a truck driver. I'm like, what right do you have to make that kind of judgment on me? And my wife didn't want me to go out in that weather because she knew I was new. And I told that driver later, I was like, look, my wife's not comfortable. Well, this, that, or whatnot. And, well, we got a job to do. We got deliveries got to make. And when she crossed the line in regards to my wife, like pretty much making me feel that what my wife's concerns meant nothing, that was the end of it. That was the end of it. The minute you cross me and my family, you're done. So, yeah. No, I had called the fleet manager and I said, I do not want to be on this person's team anymore. Get me off. So I was assigned to a new team. We still have that same driver leader. And he's a cool guy and stuff. But whenever I'm in a situation and I really need him, either he doesn't respond right away, or he's out sick or out of the office or something, which has happened recently. But I went without a driver leader for like a month or a month and a half. That's when I went over Dead Man's Pass in Oregon, and I started just learning stuff on my own. I looked up videos on how to drive in the winter, in the snow, mountains, all that stuff, because she really angered me. And when I get angry, I get really focused. And I got focused, and I was like set to prove her wrong. And here I am, going on a year and a half, and I'm still here. I'm still good. Nice shooting gallery. Mr. Guchos. American Sports Guy, congrats on 1,000. I'm logging off. I'll check out that pre-trip video. Cool. Be ready for the next video to come. Have a great night. You too. Mr. Guchos, nope. Mentor was 1 month. Truck driver rookie. Forgot what company. Yeah, it had to be a different company. It couldn't have been Swift. Maybe it was CR England or Schneider. I have not heard the greatest things about those two companies. Demo! Hey, Shep, congrats on the 1,000. Thank you. American, yep, it's Team at Prime for those. Oh, jeez. No thanks. I couldn't do that. I could not do that. And if you don't have the right chemistry with the person that you're in the truck with, think about a marathon, okay, right? A running marathon, and you've got a teammate. This guy's really good at what he does, and he's really fast, and he says, you need to keep up with me. You're still trying to, not necessarily get in shape, but you're trying to build your stamina up to run. This guy's run. Come on, man. Run. And you're like, you're about ready to fall over. He's out there. Come on, man. Come on. Get a run. After 1 week, that would be annoying. Imagine doing that for 50,000 miles. Imagine having to do that marathon race for 50,000 miles with a teammate that is just like running like, hey, come on, man, we got to go make that money. And you're like about ready to fall over, and he's still going. That's team driving. That's what team driving is. Mr. Guchos, he's waving. American crazy. My family wants me to wait until spring to go with a mentor, so I'm not solo in the winter. But I'd rather be trained in the winter, so next year I know what to do when there's black ice. I'll tell you what to do when there's black ice. You don't drive. Don't drive. Black ice happens when? When it rains and it's really cold, right? So that water freezes on the road and it's black, you can't see it. So look at, oh, hey, the truck stops right up here. There's the truck stop. So, what was I saying? The best way to drive on black ice is to not drive on black ice. So, when you do your pre-trips, look at the weather. Look at the weather. Go to weather.gov, not weather.com. Go to weather.gov. That's the government site for weather. And you can look up weather hazard reports. You can click on that link and it will tell you if there's going to be ice on the roads, you know, this could happen, that could happen, you know, winds and gusts and all that other stuff. So yeah, if it's raining and it's really cold and they say there could be icy situations. Also in the mountains where some areas are always in shade, that's another place you want to be careful with. Yeah, just be careful. You may want to wait. If the sun is out, you may want to wait a little later in the morning to leave, where it's given a chance of the ice to kind of melt, or enough people have driven over it that the friction has melted it. But if it has rained and it's cold, don't go out. Don't go out during the dark. Don't take that chance. I wouldn't. I know some people out there are like, well, just take it slow. Why? Why? Tell me if this makes sense to you. Why go slow for not 3 hours, but let's say 300 miles going half the speed when you could wait later or the next day and drive full speed and get there? Well, maybe knocking off 100 miles, you know, drive 100 miles, pull off to the side, get a breather, decide if you want to go another 100 miles. Yeah, but as far as just take it really slow, you know, and on a day where you probably would have done 400 miles, you only did 50 because you took it slow. Does that make sense? Nope, that doesn't make sense to me. But in regards to winter driving and mountain driving, I think it's a good idea to go out with a mentor. So that way you've got someone else with you that can help teach you. And I hope with the experience that I've had, oh, my battery power on my phone is up to 15%. I may have to end things here soon. I'm hoping that my videos with what I've experienced helps with things that I've learned. We need more mentors with patience, yes, and that want to teach, not that are in it for the money. Exactly. My first mentor, the flatbed mentor, all he cared about was the money. That's all he cared about. And trying to rush and don't care what happens when the student leaves the mentor's truck. Yeah, I kept in touch with my mentor. He left Swift. He works for Walmart now. Mr. Guccio started in December, got my truck on December 23rd last year. Got stuck on the 95 for 24 hours first week, solo due to ice and snow. Yeah, just don't take a chance. It's not worth it. Wow, you with your mentor 23 days. Not bad. My recruiter said it could be up to 6 weeks, depending on how fast. Ow. Don't listen to the recruiter. I don't hear it going that long unless you're flatbed or something. If my mentor feels I'm ready, is it possible I will only do 150 hours instead of the entire 200? I think the 200 is a requirement. I think it's at least 200. I think the 150 might be if you go with Top Gun. But yeah, no, I think you actually have to have the 200 hours. At least. And then if your mentor thinks that you're ready, then yeah, you go and test out. If not, there'll be another week. Do they change requirements? They do change requirements. I don't know what. Oh, yeah, if they changed it, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I thought it was 200. I don't think it's changed since I got in, but I think I got 150 hours because I had my CDL 20 years ago. That's very possible. I quit after 2 months 20 years ago. I had no idea what I was getting into. How do you think I feel? At least I had a little bit of mental preparation because I was in the Army. Ask me which one's better, the Army or this. Some days I wonder. But yeah, I mean, I've been doing YouTubing for almost 10 years. I've only done this truck thing for, just over a year. I'm a very creative, think outside the box, imaginative person. And here I am getting into the trucking industry. What the hell am I thinking? I don't know. And, it's kind of like I joked about. I was like, well, I wasn't always the greatest at American Truck Simulator. Maybe if I got some real trucking, some real experience, I'd be able to play the game better. And in a way, I have been able to play the game better. But then again, with the game, and if you've been watching my Truck Simulator videos, you know that when I play it, I'm like, hurry, 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 rush, rush, rush. Gotta go make that money. What happens? Wham! Slam! Rear end the vehicle. Because they're all stopped. They're like, crap! Boom! But my backing is better. My backing in the game is a lot better than what it used to be. And on some of those, I'm like, gotta make that money. And I don't make the money. I wind up having to pay money. Because I wind up like negative. Oh my goodness. 3 weeks team driving is going to be experience. First 40 hours, no team driving. I don't see how the team driving helps. So you're going to be you're going to be driving by yourself. Okay, not by yourself, but your mentor's going to be asleep, and then it needs to be where the mentor, because look at all the stuff that's happened to me driving solo. Imagine if I actually had someone there with me when that stuff was happening. Oh, we're down to 5%, folks, on my phone. My phone's going to die. Oh, no. When I was with my mentor, I drove all the time, 10 hours a day. He didn't drive except for maybe 5 hours, just in case we ran out of hours, so we could make the drop I mean, he drove 5 hours total in the 3 weeks. Uh, I'll keep talking until the phone dies, but I'll just say thank you everyone who's been watching, and thank you. We made the 1,000 subscribers together. That's totally awesome. There's Swifty Swift. Oh, Swifty Swift is parked over here. What's he doing? Oh, Swifty Swift. Yep, I'd rather not learn drive, but unfortunately it isn't my choice. Oh, it's an owner-operator. Yeah, Mr. Guchos, I'm glad you came by. I'm going to be trying to do some other stuff. I'm awake, so I might do another live stream, but I might do it with one of the flight sims or something. Just got to get it set up. Got to get things copied over. So hey, yeah, if you're still up and still rocking about, yeah, I might do another live stream. This load I've got doesn't have to be delivered until Saturday, and I'm like 400 miles away. I'm not that far. Definitely wanted to stop here because I knew my internet would be good. It was great having you folks here on the live stream, and for those of you who are watching later, it's great interacting with you. Look at this. Yeah, so you had dinner with me and you walked with me. You saw how far we walked back to the truck stop. I was hoping my phone would last. I was gonna show you the truck so you could see my kitty, so you could see Spice. Oh, there it goes.